States of consciousness. I believe that by examining the different states of consciousness that human beings experience, we can come to understand something about the nature of reality and about how God is working in all things, always. As you will have probably gathered if you've watched any of my other videos, I don't like to make divisions. I see the world as a single universal process, animated in the present moment by a living God. However, it is useful for the sake of discussion to distinguish between three states of consciousness that commonly repeat on a regular basis. They are the waking state, the dream state, and the dreamless sleep state. I will deal with different states of mind experienced in the waking state in a separate video. The waking state is unique in that I identify myself with the body and appear to be moving around in the world. The apparent steady progression of time is an attribute of this waking world, as are my friendships, my family relationships, and my occupations. I appear to sustain and nourish a body that I experience in this state, and this state seems somehow solid and very real. Dreams. Dreams are rather like intense visualizations that are unaccompanied by the sensory experience of the waking world. In my experience, dreams can be extraordinary, even featuring other worlds and unknown people. Yet even in their strangeness they can feel just as real as the real world. The dreamless sleep state is one that I presume exists, as to the best of my knowledge I do not dream constantly for 8 hours a night. Rapid eye movement seems to be an indication of dreams, and if you observe a friend or partner you will notice that REM sleep doesn't happen all night long, although this doesn't discount the fact that REM might only happen with particular dreams. So how do these three states compare, and why do they happen at all? In the waking state I experience thoughts, in the dream state I experience dreams. These are both experiences impacting on my consciousness. It is inconsistent to say that a dream happens to me but I think a thought, because they are similar processes in terms of both being active expressions of the mind. So either I must be doing both dreaming and thinking, i.e. be in control of them, or they are both happening to me. I cannot be doing them because they are unpredictable and I am unaware of how they happen. Therefore they must be happening to me. If they are happening to me, then there is no free will in the process. Therefore I would argue that God is doing both my thinking and my dreaming. There is a great deal of interest in lucid dreaming at the moment. But I wonder, is it any more amazing that I can experience a feeling of free agency in the dream state than in waking life? The experiences may be wildly different, but the principle is the same. The fact is that you are not in control, even in your lucid dreams. If you were, you might quite happily remain in a blissful state all night every night. You might choose never to awaken. The crucial point is that when we move between different states of consciousness, we are unaware of how we move between these states. It is almost as though we are being brought in and out of sleeping states by some kind of a power. What is this power? For all our scientific inquiry, sleeping and dreaming remain quite mysterious. They are mysterious in the same way that the universe as a whole is mysterious. And they are miraculous in the way that the whole of existence is miraculous. For me, these questions will never be answered in terms of neurological processes, because there is always the further question of why. Why does anything happen at all? The answer clearly is that something is doing everything, those things that we can explain and those things that we can't. And that something, I would argue, is God.